And these last couple of days, I learned that my hope is not in financial comfort. My hope is not in my health being good. My hope is not in having shelter, having a car, having money. My hope is not in my kids' well-being. My hope is not in my employers. My hope is not in my car not breaking down. My hope is not in my marriage surviving or failing. My hope is in Jesus alone. No matter what happens, no matter what we go through, no matter what situation that comes our way, our hope has to be in Jesus. See, once you put your hope in money and cars and just other people, life becomes meaningless. Life becomes so stressful because those things will fail you. Those things will let you down. But there is hope in God, man. There's a man who builds his house on the sand, on the beach. He's sure by the waters, and when the winds and the waves and the floods come, which is the troubles and the storms of life, it tears that house down. And then you have a man who builds his house on the rock. And those same troubles come, the winds, the storms, the flood, the hurricane, the earthquakes, they come. And that man's house stand because he built his house on the rock. Both of those houses were affected by the same things, the rains and the storms. But the difference is the man that built this house on the rock, that house is Jesus. That rock is Jesus. The foundation of that man's life is Jesus. Your foundation has to be in God and God alone and who he is and not what he has. Who he is way more important than what he can give you. Your hope has to be in God when everything else fails you, when you don't get that job, when you get that bad report, when your kids are acting this way and that way, when your marriage is failing, your relationships and your family is not as close as it used to be. Your hope cannot be in those things. Your hope has to be in God and God alone. Build your house on the rock of salvation, not the things of this world. There's a song that says, I don't want to lose everything that matters by gaining this world, man. This world gonna fade away. The things of this world gonna fade away. Clothes and cars rust, clothes mold and get holes in them and get old. Jewelry loses its value, gold and diamonds. But what never loses value is who you are in Christ and who he is. God bless y'all, man. Let your hope today be in Christ. Build your house on the rock.